I've tried to film this intro twice, let's hope it actually works this time. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. It is week 3 in November. It is week 3 of Royal Readathon. It's week 3 but week 2 for me really of Believathon, and yes, we are well into November now. I'm making good progress with my TBR, but I do still have a fair few things that I want to read and especially get done this week, so I will just give you a little bit of an update. I have about 60 pages left of the Creakers. I've been reading this for days now. I plan on reading it all in one day and then I just haven't picked it up, but I am very much enjoying it, so hopefully we'll actually finish this tonight. I also started the audiobook for Under the Whispering Door today, which I am very much enjoying. I'm about 5 chapters in and I'm loving it so far. I love this writing style so much, and yeah, the reason by the way why I've just got the dust jackets is because the actual copies are downstairs ready for me to read, because I'm going to go and read them after I finish filming this. But yes, that's where I'm at the minute. These two are not on my Royal Readathon TBR. This one is for Believathon. If you watch my last vlog, you will see that I actually picked one card and it happened to be a scary book, which is what this is supposed to be. It's not scary to me, but I imagine it would be to little kids. This is a book that I wanted to read last week anyway, so it means I'm officially taking part in Believathon. You only have to read one book for Believathon. Under the Whispering Door is just on my TBR match TBR, but actually I will confirm that on my TBR match I said that I think this is blurbed by one of my favourite authors, because that was the prompt. It had to be blurbed by a favourite author. I can confirm now my copy has arrived that it is blurbed by V. Schwab and Shauna Maguire, so I'm okay with that one. I can definitely read this for that prompt. And yes, I then have 3 more books to read on my Royal Readathon TBR. I will just quickly talk you through what they are at the minute. I don't know which ones I'm going to pick up this week. I've gone back to work now, which means I need to just sort of mood read whichever one I'm in the mood for, not sort of hold myself accountable to anything in particular, because otherwise I'll slump. So I have Adult Duet, which will fit the prompt of read a book with a fixer-upper character. Girls of Paper and Fire, which will fit the prompt of reading a book with a beautiful cover. And then I have These Violent Delights, which will fit the prompt of a classic story, because it is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. So I'm sort of good to go. Whichever one of those grabs my eye, I will read next. I think that is pretty much all I have to catch you up on. But I do actually just want to do a quick haul because I got some book mail today. So following on from These Violent Delights, I actually got the sequel. I know I haven't read the first one yet, but I wanted the signed Waterstones copy with the orange sprayed edges. And yeah, it's got the signed book plate in here. And I do think I'm going to love this series, so I'm glad I've got the second one because it is a duology, so at least I can sort of finish the series very quickly now. And yes, this one arrived today. I also got this beast of a thing, which is Best Wishes, Warmest Regards, the story of Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek is one of my favourite TV series. I watched it last year and have since watched it like 3 times in its entirety, and I love it so much. This basically talks through all of the episodes in the show, and then also some other little bits and pieces like about costumes and sort of fan reactions to things, and I'm very excited for it. It is also a signed copy and it's signed by Dan Levy, who I adore, so I'm very happy to have this one now. I then also got one bookish item that isn't actually a book, and that is from the shop Magic Moonchild. I'm going to hold this up here so you can see where to go and visit, but I am going to leave the link in the description as well, because this is a shop by the lovely Jess. The shop features some beautiful resin items, and in particular I love the bookmarks. I have one that I think is in my book downstairs actually, so I can't show it you at the minute, but this is my new one and it is especially for Christmas. It is this beautiful thing. So we have like a little gingerbread star at the top with a candy cane, and then we have a Christmas tree, and it's all red and glittery, and I'm very excited to have a Christmas bookmark. It's gone past my birthday now, so it's officially Christmas, just to let you know. I haven't told you that. I'm not decorating yet because we're not even got the decorations down from the loft yet, but hopefully like back end of next week I might have them to start decorating in here at least, and then we do the rest of the house the first weekend of December. But yes, a little bit of Christmas at least. Right, I'm actually going to go because I need to get ready for bed and then go and watch Bake Off. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello. Really quick update because it is Wednesday night and it is like 11:30 I think, and I'm ready to go to bed, but I just wanted to drop in and tell you guys how my reading's going. I have finished a book since I last spoke to you and nearly read an entire other one, which is great. So I finished Creakers. I don't think I told you about this one yesterday. So yeah, I finished the Creakers late last night. I finally got to read those last 60 pages that I've been putting off. I really enjoyed this. I was hoping it'd be sort of the children's middle grade that finally got 5 stars. It didn't quite. It got 4 stars. It was the ending. It was, so basically it is about the creatures that hide underneath your bed, and all of the adults in this town go missing, and it's up to the kids to figure out where they've gone, and that might involve the creatures underneath your bed. And I really liked it. I really loved I love Tom Fletcher's writing style. I like how he's kind of talking to the audience. I like his sense of humour is really good, and it comes through really well in here. I think this would be a great book for the sort of child audience it's intended for. And yeah, I really loved it. But then basically the ending kind of felt like it happened, and then something else happened afterwards, and that just got a little bit, I don't know, too much. There was just a little bit too silly for my liking. So I gave it 4 stars rather than 5. But I did very much enjoy this. It was a very high 4 stars, like a 4.5 rather than a straight up 4. So yes, very much excited to read the Christmasaurus free. Christmasaurus on the naughty list in December, and I think there's just one more of his novels that I've got to read then, of his children's ones anyways, The Danger Gang, so I do need to acquire that at some point soon. And then the other book that I'm reading is this one, which is Under the Whispering Door. I, like I said, started this one yesterday on audiobook on the way to work. I have been carrying on listening to the audiobook because I really like the narrator, and I have about 60 pages left of this, and I am absolutely loving it. So basically it's about a character called Wallace who dies basically at the beginning of the book, and after he dies he kind of goes to this way station where he's figuring out what happens next, and it is about his relationship with the people at this way station. And it's really sort of quiet and beautiful in the way that House on the Cerulean Sea is. This is only like the 3rd book that I've read of TJ Klune's, but I can tell that he has like sort of vastly different writing styles that he is able to do, because The Extraordinaries is much sort of louder than this, whereas this is more in that sort of House on the Cerulean Sea type vibe, where it is this sort of softer, quieter book. And I mean, controversial opinion potentially, but I'm actually kind of preferring this to House on the Cerulean Sea, and I loved that book. But I am just really liking the characters in this. I'm really fell in love with Wallace very quickly, even though he's not necessarily the most likable character at the beginning. I have just really liked his sort of journey. I've liked Hugo, the other character, as soon as he came on the page as well. I've loved him, and then the other side characters as well. I've just loved them all. So yes, I'm very excited to be finishing this. I don't think I'm going to be finishing it tonight. I've got just over an hour left of the audiobook, and I'm too tired to finish it tonight, but I should finish it. Tomorrow is my late start at work, so I should be able to finish it before I go in. And then, yeah, 3 more books left on my TBR, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up next. I mean, the one I want to pick up is the one that isn't actually on my November TBR, but if I pick that one up, there is a chance that I won't finish TBR Match. So I think I maybe should go with maybe Our Dark Duet, just because I did already start that series again last week, so maybe actually power through with that one. But we will see what I decide to grab in the morning. Just remembered one more thing I wanted to say actually. Becca Fowle put out a video today which was sort of shouting out some small booktubers, and she gave me a little bit of a shout out in there, and off the back of that I assume I've got a few new subscribers today. It seemed to sort of suddenly bump up a little bit, so I just wanted to say welcome to you all, and thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who's been here for a while as well, obviously. But yeah, thank you to anyone that has subscribed. I was not really sure what would happen with this channel when I started it. I didn't know whether or not I would actually kind of carry on making videos. I don't know if it was one of those projects that I sort of start and then just get bored of. But no, I'm like here planning content for December where I'm possibly planning on doing a video every day, but don't hold me to that at the minute. And I'm very much loving sort of being in this community, and I am very appreciative of you all for being here. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, very quick update because I am tired and I cannot bother to get my lighting out, so you're going to have this nice little ambience tonight. But I finished Under the Whispering Door this morning. I gave this one 5 stars. I adored this book. It's all about grief and loss, but it's also about life, and it's just really beautiful. And after I sort of put it on Goodreads, obviously it sort of pops up and you see the reviews other people are giving it, and a lot of them were giving it sort of like less than House on the Cerulean Sea and saying that they found it boring, they couldn't sort of get through it. I loved how sort of calm and quiet it was. I will say that sort of some of the topics and things probably resonated a little bit with me because of like personal reasons, so that's possibly why I loved it so much. But I really adored this book, and I'm very happy that I read it. I gave it 5 stars in case you can't tell. And yeah, I may have preferred it to House on the Cerulean Sea. I also gave that one 5 stars though, so they are both like equal in ratings. And I am now reading Our Dark Duet. I decided to pick this one up because I just thought it was a nice easy carry on with the series rather than one of the books that needs to start a new series. I am about 60 pages in so far, and I'm very much enjoying it. It has not necessarily picked up quite exactly where it's left off. It seems to have jumped a little bit in time, and I'm just sort of getting my bearings, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited to see when the sort of 2 main characters cross paths again and what's going to happen there. Right now though, I'm going to get in bed, carry on reading a little bit. I have my Bath and Body Works candle burning and it smells amazing, so yeah, I'm going to go and get all warm and snuggly, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hello. I am currently filming TBR MASH, as you can possibly tell. Basically, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, I have kind of been talked into doing Bookmas. I'm doing it the way of doing a video every day up until Christmas. I'm actually going to do one on Christmas Day, so I'm going to do 25 videos. And basically, I say talked into, everyone was just talking about doing it, and I got really like FOMO about it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it as well. And originally I was going to do 12 days, and then I thought about doing 31 because I had a lot of video ideas, and I've condensed it down to 25 now. But I realised I need to get filming these things quickly because I don't like to film when there's other people in the house. My mum knows about this channel, but the rest of my family don't. So I like to film when nobody can possibly hear me talk about books to a camera. And basically that limits the amount of filming time that I actually have. So lucky that I now have this lighting setup that my mum bought me for my birthday, isn't it? Because I have got in on Friday evening, by the way, and I have filmed TBR MASH for December. Spoiler alert, I jinxed myself a lot. Yeah, December's going to be fun. So I have 25 videos total I need to film. Not exactly actually, because some of those are going to be vlogs, so some of that is fairly easy to do like this. And some of it I can't even film yet because I actually haven't read all the books for them yet. So yeah, it's going to be some organisation that needs to happen. But my plan is to basically, filmed TBR MASH tonight. I think I'm done for the evening now. But I'm going to try and film another 6, maybe 7 tomorrow. Get those all out of the way, and then I'll be near enough set up for like the first 2 weeks. And then I can have another full day's filming next weekend. And then the weekend after, or maybe the weekend after that, I can do all the rest afterwards. So I should have them done by the latest, like the 11th. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't know why I've decided to do this. I do, I love Christmas, hence why I'm wearing my festive outfit at the minute. This was for TBR MASH, but I should actually be here to give you a reading update for the week. I am reading Our Dark Duet still. I am now 120 pages in. I managed to read some more on my lunch break. I am really enjoying it so far. It's still very much sort of like the characters are still separated from the first book. They still haven't reunited yet, but I'm liking the sort of storylines that's happening. It's got into it a lot quicker than this Savage Song did because it is a sequel. So the thing with V. Schwar's books is that she is known for having very slow starts to books. Because it's a sequel, that hasn't happened. It's just gone straight in, which I am liking because I think for this type of story, and it needs to be quite like fast paced and quite full on, and that's what it seems to be so far. So yes, I'm very much enjoying it. Still haven't been broken by it yet, but I know it is coming. Right, I am going to tidy up my mess. I'm going to take a picture for a thumbnail, and then I'm going to tidy up my mess, and then I need to edit a video to go up tomorrow, and then I can read. Why am I giving myself all this work? So today's pre-filming day. It is Saturday morning. I have just filmed the first of, I think, 7 videos that I want to film today, and it is already chaos. I decided to do a scavenger hunt first, so there were just books everywhere. let's see how I get on today, shall we? I have finished pre-filming. I've taken my lipstick off because it was looking a little bit worse for wear. To be honest, I think you can probably tell which videos I filmed later on than others as that went along. But I am done. I am now going to go and sit down and read. I'm not going to edit. I could start editing them straight away, but I really cannot be bothered. I'm going to go and read. I'm going to go and read Adult Duet. And yeah, done. I've got 8 videos filmed so far, so 25 total, but I think before Christmas I think there'll be like 3 vlogs maybe, so 22 minus 8, so we've got 14 left to film. Though that sounds a lot worse than I thought it did. Right, I will talk to you guys in a bit. Harry content for the week. He is mesmerised by this treat right now, so that is the only reason he's posing and looking so pretty. Do you want it? Go on then. Goodbye. He's so gentle. So I am not prepared to film this clip at all. It is Monday evening. I was going to wrap up this vlog yesterday. I finished reading Adult Duet. I gave it 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. The ending was heartbreaking. I think most people who have read this book know that it's not got a particularly happy ending. I was expecting it because everyone said it was going to break me, so I think that it maybe didn't affect me quite as much as I thought it was going to. I knew that like one of 2 things was going to happen. To be honest, I think I was a bit more worried about if it went the other way. But yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I particularly liked sort of August's journey throughout this book. I liked that he was quite a stark change from himself in the first book. In the first book he's quite sort of nervous and he's never really been out in the world, and in the second book he kind of becomes like a soldier, and I think his character development and kind of watching him have to take on this role that he never really expected to and then kind of draw back from that a little bit as the book goes on as well was very interesting. I really liked him as a character. I loved all of the characters, but yes, 5 stars. It was a very good read. But like I said, I sort of came to edit this vlog and realised I've not really done much. I've filmed little talky updates of things, but I just feel like there's not really much happening in this vlog. Like I've read 2 books. I don't know if I finished The Creakers in this vlog as well, but I definitely finished Under the Whispering Door and Adult Duet. So I have like read some this week, but I just feel like I've not really done much. So I thought I would actually leave this wrap up till today because I knew I was expecting some book mail today. I actually got a little bit more than I expected, but I knew I was getting at least something, so I thought I'd actually throw in a little bit of an unboxing in this video as well. So in the interest of keeping this video to a reasonable length, I will just dive straight in with this one, which is the Afterlight box. So Afterlight is Illumicrate's adult romance subscription box, and this is only the second one they've done. It's a quarterly box, so it comes every 3 months. And yeah, let's dive in. Full disclosure, I've already opened these boxes and had a look through, but I thought I would still show you guys on camera as well. So all the items in here are fandom neutral, and they're more like self-care, night in with a book type items. So the first one is actually a replacement item for something that came in the first month, and that is this tumbler. So it says Shine Bright on it. The first version they made of this, when you went to wash it, this all sort of disappeared. It does feel already like it's stuck on there better, so that's good because I do really like this. I just couldn't use it. The only thing is that they've sent it in the same month as this one, which is also a drinkware item, so I'm hoping we don't carry on having drinkware. I don't need one every single quarter, but this is actually beautiful. This is a mug and it says Moonlight Readers Club, and it also says Reading the Night Away, and yeah, I really love that design. And nice, decent, it's a nice size mug as well. It's not too big, not too small. It's like Goldilocks. I love it. And then the last sort of item in here is this, which is a sleep mask. It's all autumnal themed, so we've got pumpkins, toadstools, we've got a little moth on there. I don't really use sleep masks, but I do really appreciate the design of that, so I don't know, maybe when I go to a hotel or something it's good to block out the light. And then there is actually 2 books in here. So there's one book that is part of the subscription service. They'd actually already announced what the book was going to be. Sorry if you can hear me putting the boxes down in the background. They'd actually already announced what this book was going to be, and this author has 2 books out. So what they said is that if you wanted, you could get a add-on of the author's first book for a slightly extra cost, so you can have a matching copy. So the one that is actually in the subscription box is this one, which is All the Feels by Olivia Dade. So I do not know too much what this one is about. It says a match made in Hollywood, so I believe it's a romance set and in the world of film and TV probably. And yeah, this is an exclusive hardback, so Not too fancy underneath, but we do have the sprayed edges. And then they aren't actually physically signed, but it does have a bound-in letter from the author. And then also a digital signature as well. And then I also got, like I said, the copy of Spoiler Alert, which is Olivia Dade's first book. And I believe this one is all about fan fiction. It says a match made in fandom. This one I'm very excited for. I don't know why I've not read it yet. This has sprayed edges as well. I really love how these ones kind of go together with the sprayed edges and the actual colour of the jacket sort of alternating. And again, this one has got, it's not got the bound-in letter this time, but it has got the digital signature. So yeah, I'm very excited to read both of these. I need some new adult romances to pick up, something that's just really quick when I'm in a bit of a slump maybe. So that is my Afterlight box. And then my next unboxing is actually a box I haven't subscribed to for a while. I used to years ago, for quite a while actually, and then stopped getting it and started getting Illumicrate instead when I did resubscribe. But then I decided to join the waitlist and I got off this month. So I have got Fairyloot box. So we're just going to see what is inside here. Again, I've already opened this. When I say we're going to see what's inside, that's fine. So these are in no particular order because I've already pulled all these out. The first thing I've got on top of here is this, which I don't know if the light is glaring on that a bit too much, but it says From Blood and Ash We Will Rise, and it is a review book, so you put all your book reviews in here, which is really cool. I do already have a reading journal from Illumicrate, but I quite like this just to actually put just the reviews in. And the back is really beautiful as well. I've not read From Blood and Ash, but I do really like this design. It's like a leathery effect, so I'm quite happy with this. Next we have got this, which is a little travel mug. So let me see if I can get it out. Made of bamboo apparently, and yeah, let's take this off so you can see what it actually says. It says, "The heart is not a weakness." I will tag all of the creators and things of these items in the description down below, by the way. But that is actually inspired by the book that is in this box, so I'll tell you what that is momentarily. We then have this, which I find quite funny. It is a microfiber cloth. They just want us all to do some cleaning. I don't quite get where microfiber cloth and this book come in together, but it looks like this. Let's see, so it's got all the blackout poetry, and it says, "The world resists when you break its rules," and that is from Vicious by V. Schwab. It's either Vicious or Vengeful. It's one of those books in the villain series. Again, not entirely sure how that matches with a microfiber cloth, but never mind. We then have some Rage of Dragons washi tape, which I don't really use washi tape because I don't scrapbook that much, but I am wanting to get into it. This kind of metallic design, it says Monster on it. It does look nicer than the washi tape that I got in the Illumicrate Dark Academia box. I do prefer that design. We then have got a pin, which is from the Poppy War, as the bag would say. And this, I don't know if it's going to focus, but it says on here, "I don't believe in gods, I believe in power." I really love the Poppy War, so I'm really happy to have this to add to my pin collection because I have multiple pin flags. And then sort of last but not least, we have got the tarot cards. I don't really see use for the tarot cards, to be honest. I had them from when they originally started doing them. That's when I used to subscribe, and they're in a box somewhere, I don't know. But apparently this month the tarot cards are inspired by Malik and Karina from A Songs of Wraith and Ruin, which I do actually really like that book, so that's good at least. So that is everything other than the book. So let me just get out. We have obviously the Fairy Scoop, which has all the information. It says next month's theme is Dance with Death, which has items from Once Upon a Broken Heart, We Hunt the Flame, These Violent Delights, and another new collectible item inspired by Hades and Persephone, and a second book. Sounds pretty good to me. We then have got some beautiful artwork, and it has the author letter on the back. There's a bookmark which matches the month's theme, and then we have got Jade Fire Gold by June C.L. Tan. I'm very excited for this book. I've heard very good things about it. I do love this colour scheme. I think it's normally yellow and red maybe, but I do really love this, and I love the sprayed edges. We've got this little sword or a dagger going on there. It's the sword from the front actually. Got pink on the top and the bottom, and then it's signed. And one of the reasons I'm really excited about getting a Fairyloot subscription is that they've really upped their game with the customizations, and this is no different. We have this absolutely stunning artwork. embossed on the front. And then under the dust jacket we also have, sorry, trying not to get the glare on it, some stunning artwork as well. So yeah, I'm really happy to have a Fairyloot subscription these days. I don't really need Fairyloot and Illumicrate at the same time. I think I do generally prefer Illumicrate's book selections, but I like the customizations that Fairyloot do. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long I keep both of them, but I am happy that for the time being I am able to have both. So I think that is pretty much everything. I don't know how coherent of a vlog this has been. I'm sorry, it was my, I think I mentioned a few times it was my first week back at work after a couple of weeks off, and it just kind of took it out of me a little bit. So I was glad that I was able to at least finish with an unboxing to sort of tie it all together. Right, so that is everything. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye.